How did I attract high-paying coaching clients? In this video, I want to talk to you about the first 15 years of my career. I wasn't just lucky when it came to working with high-paying clients to achieve incredible results. I had a very intentional process towards getting clients that were prepared to pay a lot more money for my services. So I'm going to share with you 5 key areas that I personally focused on. And what I'd like you to do is to comment below with which one of the points has resonated with you the most. Give me some feedback. Now, the first point was that I was always moving towards a niche. Now, in the early days of your fitness coaching career, you'll work with a broad type of client, generally weight loss, and you'll work with mums, dads, sometimes you'll work with kids, sometimes you work with older people, sometimes you'll work with the younger generation, whatever it may be, but you'll be working with people for weight loss and general things. They want to improve flexibility, want to lose a bit of weight, maybe they want to get a little bit stronger. You just have this broad base of clients. But that's not going to serve you in the long term, and I'll tell you why. You can't be one thing to everybody, okay? Or anything to anybody. And I realized that I was getting all these different people coming to me, and I thought, well, I'm not getting known for anything specific. So I stopped and I said, well, which area of the weight loss side do I prefer? And it was actually body fat loss. It wasn't weight loss just in general, because I was attracting people that didn't really want to improve how they looked. They just wanted to lose weight. But what if I changed my terminology a little bit and started to speak to people more about fat loss and making it very specific to body fat, not just weight in itself? And I was studying at the time more fat loss. And then it moved into, well, I actually really like the relationship between fat and muscle. And it was this thing called body composition. So I actually started to say more frequently, I don't just help people with weight loss, I help people with body composition, the difference between the ratios between muscle and fat, helping people actually look different and get stronger. I really started to enjoy that. And then I was like, well, people are now knowing me for body composition, but funnily enough, people were coming to me specifically saying, I want that thing. Well, here's the thing about getting higher paid clients. People that come to you with a specific thing that they want are prepared to pay a little bit more money rather than just general weight loss. I want to feel a bit better. People were coming to me and saying, I want to change my body composition. Great, because I'd educated them on body composition, then spoke to somebody else, they came to me, and then I charged them appropriately. But the funny thing is, throughout my career, I'd be like, well, body composition, let's see whether I could turn this into more of a proper physique. Let me see if I can actually, through my understanding of body composition, can I turn this into a full-blown transformation? And then I moved into becoming a body transformation specialist. Well, specialists charge more than generalists. Normally it goes generalist, specialist, expert, authority. And that generalist level for me was just, the standard what everybody else was charging. Then it was more of a specialist. And when I went from specialist to expert, I started to then teach people what I knew about body transformations and physique development. Well, people would come to me and say, you are the specialist or expert in this area. I want to learn from you. And I was like, wow, this was commanding a higher price point. I was able to charge a higher price point. So point number 1 is you've got to move towards a niche. If you're staying broad, then you'll be charging broad money. If you start to work towards a niche as your career develops, you'll be able to charge premium prices. And this leads me on to the second point. I actually focused on really high quality results. Even when I was like a generalist, I was focused so much on how can I get a result that somebody would go wow to, right? I think a lot of people are just happy with results. I wasn't. I wanted people to say, your results are so different to everybody else's. I developed this thing called my calling card, my signature calling card. And at weight loss, I was like, okay, I'm not going to share a result until it looks like this, until somebody's lost 20 pounds, until somebody's lost 25 pounds. I wouldn't share somebody that lost 6 or 7 pounds or 10 pounds. It wasn't what I wanted to be known for. At weight loss, I wanted it to be a significant amount of weight. When it came to body composition, I wanted to get people to 10% body fat, but with shoulders and shape. Okay, very, very specific. When it came to physique development, I actually wanted people to be under 6% body fat, but I wanted a significant difference to how they looked muscularly wise before they started with me. And all of my body transformations all ended up with a photo shoot. And I would have this before photo, which I really was, when somebody's overweight, you don't take pride in the photo. I always say this to coaches. When somebody's overweight and they're starting their journey with you, whether it's body transformations or you just take the starting photo. I took the starting photo as if it was going to appear in a magazine. I said, look, I don't care how this person looks right now, the quality of the picture, the head alignment, the background, the lighting, where they were stood at the gym when I used to have a gym, because I knew I was going to be able to get this person in transformation shape. So I wanted a decent picture on the left, even though they're out of shape, and then an amazing photo on the right. And I focused on high quality results, and I would only share quality results where the head, the shoulders, the hips and knees were all aligned. Well, guess what happens when people start to see consistency? They want that. They want that result. If you see a broad range of results on people's page, they can't be specific in what they want because some people miss them. But if they're all looking very similar, your brand, people are prepared to pay more. That's how I attracted high-paying clients. I'm going to stop the video just for 2 seconds because I've got a free gift for you. Now, I created a 5-part mini-series called the Online Coach Income Accelerator. And in this video series, I teach you the incredible opportunities that lie ahead for online fitness coaches today. I then talk to you about how to attract, engage, and market to your dream customers. Now, when you have these dream prospects in sight, I then teach you how to land the high-paying clients. Now, to download this, to get immediate access, all you need to do is to click the link in the bio and you'll receive immediate access as soon as you submit your details. I'll see you there. Now, point number 3 is something I learned from the late Charles Poliquin, is that he always said to me, if you're learning and progressing and achieving quality results and you're in demand, if you're learning, you're producing high quality results, obviously you're progressing, okay? To me, I just took his advice. Like he said, charge more. You know, as a personal trainer, I was 35 pounds an hour to go up to 40 and 45 and 50. To me, there's no ceiling. There's no ceiling on what I would charge for my time, whether it was quarterly, whether it was every 6 months, whether it was every 3 months, whatever it may be, online. Now, I would only charge people to work with me for 3 to 6 months. Further into my career, it was just 6 months. But in the early days, it was just, I'll charge you for 90 days. If you're 12-week transformation, I'll charge you for the outcome. So I can consistently charge more. And I wasn't concerned about this because I was growing, progressing. I had a niche and I was getting great results. So why stay at the same price point when the thing that you are skilled about, people are asking you, can I work with you? I'm interested to work with you. Your own limitation to attracting high pay clients is the fact that you're keeping your price down. So you just attract. Those people will talk to their friends. And if their friends are like, oh yeah, they're £200 a month or it's 600 for 3 months. I was like, no, I want to be $1,000, okay, for 3 months. I want it to be £1,200 for 3 months. I want it to be £1,500 for 3 months. So when you get to that point, you really are a brand of one. Because when people come to you and say, I want that result, then you charge appropriately. And that was how I attracted high paying clients. Because when they started to pay more, they told their friends and their friends come to see me and say, my friend's working with you. If their friend's got worth a few quid, then ultimately, you know, they're ready to spend and invest with you. Now, point number 4 is I had non-negotiables with clients. I had non-negotiables. I started the coaching relationship very clearly. It was a business coaching relationship. I want something from you and you want something from me. Deal? Absolutely. Let's talk through what that is. Well, I want to look like this in 16 weeks. Got it. Guess what I want? I want a transformation. So you'll hire me to get you to where you want to be, but we've got to be on the same page here. I want something from you and you want something from me. Deal? Absolutely. So it's a bit of a non-negotiable that you do what I'm asking you to do. I will deliver to you and hold you accountable to where you want to be. I know this categorically that very, very few coaches are bold enough at the beginning of the coaching journey to actually tell people how it is from the start. And you have to do that. You have to command respect. You have to tell people how it is. If they're a little bit butthurt by it, it's for their benefit. So you've got to have non-negotiables with your clients. And if that includes when they contact you, reply times, all that type of stuff, get it all nailed down at the start. And then the 5th thing, which is very, very important, is I attract high paying clients simply because the people I was working with, one of the methods was they would tell other people. And if they tell other people and come to see me, it's really interesting here, but people with money don't just spend their money. People with money really want to make sure that it's a very, very worthwhile investment. So it doesn't matter whether you're £300, £400 or £500 a month, for example, online equivalent, or 50, 70, £100 an hour for personal training. People will often say no if they don't see the value. You know, a lot of people with a lot more money are very careful with what they do with their money because they're smart around money. So the thing that I did, which a lot of coaches don't do and still don't do today, is I studied sales a lot. You can't expect somebody to come to you with money and then just say, I'm in. Yes, they're decisive if they want it, but if you're not good at selling in the sales process, more than likely you'll lose a sale. So I became very, very good at sales. I know the price point. I have a result. People come to see me, but I have to be very good at sales. So I started studying year after year after year from some of the best mentors in the world. How do you sell and how do you get people with money to part with more money? And that allowed me to charge a high price coaching, allowed me then to get in front of a different network of people, and that network of people were the type of people that would also pay a lot higher prices. So as a professional coach, there's absolutely no excuse. Like, it doesn't matter whether you've been in the industry 10 years, 5 years, 3 years, 2 years. If you're knowledgeable, skilled, experienced, and you're getting quality results, you deserve to charge more. You're only, if I'm honest, a bit butthurt right now that you're not making the money that you want because you're resisting putting your prices up. If this has resonated with you and you're like, well, I'm doing similar to that, but I'm still only charging this, it's not anybody else's fault but your own. You can charge more, you can command higher price clients, but you need to become the version of you that's in a position that will be able to charge that level of money. It's possible for every single person out there. Now, as always, I hope you found this video helpful. I want to help you a little bit more. If you are on YouTube right now and you click the link in the description, I've got a free training for you. It's called the Online Coaching Income Accelerator. And if you watch this video and you have results with your clients, you want to maximize your ability to earn money online and learn marketing systems and pricing for your coaching online in a 5-part free mini series that I know will get you ahead, then all you need to do is click the link in the description. If you're listening to this on iTunes or any other platform, all you need to do is click the link in my bio on Instagram, Mark Holes M10, and you'll be able to download this for free. I know it'll help you a great deal. As always, please click like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.